great seeing you today, as usual. I tell you what, I'm just going to go over a couple of things because we covered a lot. One of the things I wanted you to do is just count out loud. I know it might seem impossible, but just being able to go 1, 2, 3, 4 just in the beginning of a song helps us get into the groove. Nice. I love the sound, but it's gotta go. So we're moving this over. That last beat I showed you has a sorts of things with your bass kick pedal, but what we want to do is make sure you're confident doing it. The best way to do that is to work on playing that eighth note on different beats. Here's what it would look like over the top of eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and eighth note and 3 and 4 and eighth note. Over the top of 16ths, still feels the same. Eighth note, 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1 and 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... The hardest one to do though is not the eighth notes or the 16th notes, it's the quarter notes. What happens is our brain just malfunctions, I think, in most cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, together, alone, and then down. So you have the beat on the and. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and eighth note. What we want to do is get this hand to start that rhythm, and it's more like a motion of going back and forth with this thing, so we don't do a double tap on the eighth note when trying to play quarters. If you want to get away from the hi-hat, try it on the ride. These are just on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. When you're confident, put it on the 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. After that, try and do it off of the drum set. Put the stick on your lap so you can feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4, eighth note, eighth note, right, bass foot. When you get these quarters down, move on to eighth notes. You'll notice that those feel the same, and then our 16th notes feel kind of weird. I don't know if I can go faster than 8th note, 16th notes. When you bring it back onto the set, you will notice that the you could change your beat around any way you want. The next thing to do to show that you know how to do that beat is to do it on any beat. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and that leads me in my next example. If you can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you can play your bass kick anywhere. A great heavy metal groove is to play just quarters on your crash, play on your snare, every other, and then do your bass note like crazy eighth notes. And when you speed it note groove on that. The other great one is like, anything you want to do with that bass kick, sky's the limit. One of the other things we saw today was how to do a toe and then a heel. That allows us to go on the bass kick. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. My feet are actually too big to do that on this one. Toe, heel. It's exactly what you think. In with the toe, down with the heel. Top, 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 top. One hand. Eighth note, eighth note, eighth note. Anyway, wonderful seeing you today. Good job. You're doing a great job. And I know you want to wander and ramble on this. Maybe next time we could just play along with a CD and see what it sounds like to jam out to a live band doing this. Other than that, maybe I could throw a couple tunes at you from bands I enjoy as well. It was great seeing you. Aloha.